All right, let's do this demo of how to set up the technical part of your escape room. So I'm in my Google Drive, and I've created a folder and I've named it. So we're going to start first by creating we need a Google slide, and we just want a blank presentation. And we can just get rid of this. We don't need this in here. We don't need this. And now we're going to insert an image, and I've got it on my computer. And it is right here. And I've cropped it so I know that it's the right dimensions already, more or less. So let's make this fit. Come on, you can do it. Seems like a pretty, oh, there we go. It's just being cranky. Sometimes Google can get really cranky. So this is our scene, our room one. So we've got this. We're going to title this. This is library. And that is good enough for now. All right. Since we're in here, we might as well put some hotspots in here. So I'll show you that, and then I'll show you how to do the link conversion. So again, we're going to go to Insert. This time we're going to insert a shape. Pick an appropriate shape, and we're going to put our first hotspot here. I'm only going to do 2. So that's 1. And then we're going to insert, actually, maybe what I should, no, I was going to say, maybe I should show you how to do an object. You do an object exactly the same way. So you would just grab your object and paste that in exactly the same way. So, and then we can do one up here. Big one up here. There we go. All right, so while we're here, we'll go up to share. We'll make sure that anyone with the internet can view. We're going to copy that link. We're going to go up and we're going to open another browser window, and we're just going to paste it in there. And then we're going to take this whole section, edit, $USP equals sharing, and we're going to change this to preview. And then we're just going to grab that. And we're going to, I did this before, I put review instead of preview. Review won't get you anything. It's got to be preview. That's the library link. So just pop that somewhere where you're going to save it. And that's all you need to do with that. And you can just close this. So we have our 2 hotspots in here. We've saved our preview link. So the next step, actually let's take a look and see what the next step is. So we've done our room. We've got our settings right. We've done this part. You can use something like Bitly if you want a shorter link. I'm not going to do that here. There's lots of webinars on how to do that, or tutorials. We've added some hotspots, 1 for each. We're only going to do 2 as an example. And then make sure the slide you'll be sharing is a review or view-only version, not the editable. We've already done that. Next, we're going to do our Google Forms. Okay, so let's go back to our folder and go to New, Blank Form. And this is what it looks like. So when we did the webinar, we didn't really get into sort of how to make it pretty, but you can change your theme colors. I kind of like this. It's pretty. You can choose an image for your header. So you can do one of the ones that's already here. Ooh, look at that. Looks kind of library-ish. Let's use that one. Or you can upload one from your computer and do a custom one. So whatever you like here. You can absolutely do whatever you like. You can't do theme color and image apparently though. Or can we do there? That's a little bit better. Kind of spring light. Very pretty. All right. So you want to title this first of all. So this is going to be puzzle 1. Or you can be more descriptive. You can put a form description in if you want. I didn't. I wanted to eliminate the text in the form just to keep it super simple. Okay, so we're making this a short answer, and I'm just going to paste in our question because, of course, we've got the whole design part of it. This is done, so we would have the questions here. So I'm going to put this in where the question goes. This won't let you do anything until you turn this on and you go to these ellipses and you select response validation. Now it lets you change this to text, contains, and the answer here that we're looking for is goal. Then you put in your custom error text here. So oops, not what. You can also add add a hint here. So starts with G. There we go. Okay, so that part is done, but now you want to go up to settings and make sure these are deselected. Go up to presentation, unclick that, and then you want your confirmation message to go in here. So again, this is what people see when they get the right answer. So again, we've already got this written out. So we're not going to copy the link. Well, we'll copy it and we'll just delete it. So we're going to copy this. Oops, where'd you go? And then here's the confirmation message. This is a link to go back to the library. In most cases, you don't need that because the library will stay open for people. But just because it depends on how people have their browser set up, I tend to put a link back. So I'm just going to put link back here, and then anything else you want to add there. Now this could also link to a different library, right? So if you're going to make this a little bit more complex, you would have them go to the first library, they find a clue, and then they solve the clue or the puzzle, and then their confirmation is a link to the next library or the next activity. So that's how it becomes more like a choose your own adventure type of game. So once this is done, again, in quizzes, you want this off. Once this is all done, then you click Save. Now that you've saved it, you need to send. Actually, let's check what's in here. So in here, you can make copies. I always do this last. Or after I've got everything done, and then I'll make a copy for the next one. So now we're going to click Send. And we're not going to do this. We're going to click on this link button here. And we're going to click shorten the URL. And this gives us the link to the form. So we're going to copy this. We're going to save it. So this is puzzle 1, link to form. We're going to save it in there, just in case something happens. Then we've already copied it, I think, but we'll just copy again. Close that out. Then we will go back to here and we will right click on our shape and we will click link and then we will paste that link in there. And that is how you do the link. So we'll do it one more time. So we'll go here. We will, is there a way to make a copy here? Nope, we have to go up here. So we will make a copy, and this will be puzzle 2 in the same folder. Keep it all the same. And so it's going to load this. It's already changed the title for us. We'll change this. We'll go back. We'll grab that second question. Like this. We'll pop this in here. This is, again, this is all in here now, so we don't have to do this again. So it's already got response validation selected. It's already required. So this is all done. So I just undid it all. And then retrieval. And then custom error text. I use oops a lot. So my hint to this is oops, I before E. There we go. And then again, we want to go up and make sure that these are what we need. So this has a confirmation message in here, but it's the wrong one because it's for the last one. So now, although all of these were kind of the same, we're going to go like this. Go back to the library. We're going to take that out. We're going to save. We're going to send. We're going to get that link again. We're going to shorten it. We're going to copy it. We're going to save it in here. And we're also going to go back to our slide and we're going to link. We're going to put the link to that in there. We're going to apply. All right, so the next step, actually I'm going to show you how to insert a, let's do one more. Insert shape. So back at the library here, I'll make it a little bit bigger so it's easier for people to find. We're going to just leave that there for now. Go back to this and we're going to do a new drawing. All right. And I'm going to, so I already have a picture of the key that I did in PowerPoint because I find PowerPoint's just, because I'm so used to it, it's easier to use. So we're going to do an image. So I've already got my key all done in PowerPoint. I do want this to be bigger though. There we go. And this is the key. And now I am going to do the same thing as I've done with the other ones. I'm going to change this to anyone on the internet. I'm going to copy the link, click done. I'm going to open a new browser window again. I'm going to paste. And again, I'm going to change this to preview. And the reason that we do this is so that people can't inadvertently edit your docs or your slides or whatever. Google does a wonderful job as creating this collaborative space. So sometimes if you don't want people to actually collaborate and change your stuff, you need to do a little bit of hacking like this. So we're going to copy that and we're going to save this again. How did I not save that? Oh, well. Key. Link to slide. All right. I have to go back and find that again. Puzzle 2. So one interesting thing here is these can change if you redo them. I haven't figured out all the ins and outs of Google Docs yet. So let's just check this. 2 was here. Let's edit it just to, so this ended GR5. Now it's, yeah, so it looks like they changed. Although when you play through, it doesn't seem to matter. So now we've got our key back here. So same thing, we're going to right click and we're going to create a link. And that link is going to be this key link. Let's copy this. Link, paste, apply. All right. And then the last step here is to select your shape. Actually, I wonder if you can do all three. I think you can. All three. Make them transparent and then make the outline transparent too. Okay, so those are effectively gone. All right, so this is the preview link. So this is actually the link that you're going to send out to people. And again, I would usually shorten that. I'm going to copy that and I'm going to put it in an incognito window so it's not picking up me. I'm going to paste it in. There we go. So that took a while. So there it is. It looks spectacular. Let's click on our first clue. Puzzle 1 required. Best first step in designing an educational escape room is to create a learning plan. Let's put the wrong answer in here. Plan. Submit. Nope, that's not what we're looking with. It starts with a G. Oh, right. So it's a goal. Let's see if we can spell that right. Goal. Submit. And there. Awesome. And we see this has stayed open. So we just have to go back. We can actually even close puzzle 1 out, or we can keep it open so that we can sort of check it out later. Puzzle 2, one of the best ways to remember is to use retrieval practice. And again, we're going to submit. We got it right. So now we're going to go back to the library again. And we're going to check out this key. Oh, look at that. There's the key. Just like that. And we can X out of there. So that is how you do the little technical pieces. So I'm going to go edit the heck out of this video and then get it out to you.